Hello, hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day you're watching my video. Welcome back. And I have a very windy day today here. There's no sun, yet it's not too hot and not too cold. I hope you're enjoying at your home country as well. And today we are going to discuss about credibility interviews. What are credibility interviews? What are the questions that are asked in credibility interviews? What are the answers, expected answers, and will you have a credibility interview or not? So stay tuned and let's discuss. First thing first, what are credibility interviews and why UK take these credibility interviews? Credibility interviews are to judge your credibility as a student. So yes, the word credibility, it means that are you genuinely interested to come and study in UK, or it's just a way to enter UK borders and you might just leave your studies and do something else. And the second thing is your English language level. Will you be able to understand English language enough to survive in your day-to-day life? Will you be able to study in English since all the courses here are in English language? So will you be able to do your studies? So those are the things that they want to check. So how genuine you are as a student and what is level of your English language. Now, what are the questions that they ask? So one, why, and now what? These interviews are for about 15 to 20 minutes on an average. At times they are stretched as well. They will never ask you to elaborate more or to be very specific in your answers, but that is what is expected. Don't give general answers, be very specific, and don't be too brief. Don't give a one line or a two line answers. Don't be too brief with your answers. It should look like you have researched for your course and you know what you're doing. So elaborate on your answers, not too much, not too less. All right, now I'm going to discuss the questions. These are not in the same order you're going to get in your credibility interview. You might get some questions, you might not get some of them. The first question that comes to my mind is why you chose UK as your study destination. Why not your home country or any other English speaking country? So what do you say here? Here you have to show that you've researched enough that why you want to come to UK. You may talk about British education system. You might talk about education system back at your home and compare it with education system here. You might talk about the exposure that you'll get as a result of studying in UK. So be very specific. What are 1, 2, 3 reasons that you have you're going for UK as compared to any other English speaking country. Another question can be why this university? So why UK and now why this university in specific? So now this is where you need to tell that you researched a lot about the university. So you can talk about the facilities that are there in this university. You will get them on the website. You can talk about the certifications, the ranking, and you can talk about the location of the university. Why did you choose to go for this location? If you're talking about a location, then you have to specify that as well. You can also talk about people you know, in case you know some alumni or you have some friends, or you just happen to meet a few students of that university online. So talk about that. Tell them why do you like this university as compared to any other university in UK. Then comes your reason to choose this course. Yes, so now first UK, then why this university, then why this course. So here you have to talk about two different dimensions. One, why this course. Two, why this course from this university. Yes, so that similar particular course must be available across UK. So why do you want to do that course from this university specifically? So you should know details about your course, you should know the modules, what is different in modules in this university as compared to any other university. So this is where you're going to talk about all that. You're going to talk about your past, present and future and fit in this course there. So how does it align to your past, what do you expect in the future, in the present, and how is it going to help you in the future. So you have to kind of make a bridge and tell them how do you think this course is going to help you in the process throughout. So this is a very important question and it surely needs attention, and you need to prepare beforehand for this question so that you know what you're going to talk about. Also, the similar things are mentioned in your SOP. Also, make sure that you align your answers to your SOP. As they might also ask you about your finances. Who is going to sponsor you? Are you going to take a loan? Are your parents helping you? Do you have savings? You need to talk about all that. So in terms of finances, you should know what is approximate cost of living in UK. You should know the fee amount of your university. You should be able to tell them that how are you going to pay the tuition fee and who is going to fund your rest of the stay in UK. It can be your parents, it can be a sponsorship that you got, it can be bank loan, but you need to be specific. You need to tell them you are supposed to know what are the number of working hours in which you can work in UK. But however, make sure you do not say that you are dependent upon this work to fund your accommodation or your studies. So make sure you tell them that you have enough money. Align it again with the financial proofs that you are providing to UKVI. So here ensure that you tell them that you are fully prepared for the expenses that are going to occur during your stay in UK, in your study, and you've made your arrangements for the same. They might also ask you about your plans, like what are you going to do post your graduation. Be honest about it. I mean, in terms of if you want to stay back and study because work, or you want to do the higher studies here, or you want to go back to your home country, because it's okay to say that you want to stay back and work. Now we do get 2 years post-study work visa, so you might just tell them that you're planning to stay back if you are. But you should also know what is the scope of your course and what are the kind of jobs you can look at post you finish your course here. So do that research. So research. So throughout, one thing that I've emphasized on is you should know why for everything. Why are you coming to UK? Why have you selected this specific university? Why do you want to do this specific course? Why do you want to do this course from this university? Who is going to finance you? Who's going to take care of your finances? And what are you going to do in future post you have completed this course? So all in all, this is what they'll ask you in a credibility interview, and not all questions will be there. There can be few of them, there can be all of them, there can be some of them, and Also, in the process, they're going to judge your English. So they're going to understand whether you understand the English or not. Are you able to answer them back properly? Because your studies are in English, if you're not able to understand English in the credibility interview, they might think that you won't be able to understand or do your studies thereafter. So therefore, it is very important for you to, when you're attending this interview, to be in a silent place with a good internet connection, so that you can communicate freely with them and they do not get a message that you do not understand English. Yeah. This one is specifically for students of University of Dundee. If you are a prospective student here, you might just not get a credibility interview call. Yes, so not everyone here has to go through this process of credibility interview. University might just want to take for some of them. In most of the cases, if everything is all right, they will straight away send you the CAS information to check and CAS letter thereafter. However, there are some professional courses where there are interviews and those are mandate. In that case, on website itself, it will be mentioned interview. There's a tab of interview there, and within that tab, the entire detail about how the interviews are conducted. They are generally conducted on Blackboard. There's a group discussion as well. There's presentation. So the entire 3-step, 2-step process is mentioned there on the website itself. So if in case you are going for a professional course like medical, dentistry, or PGDE, like I told you, the teaching certificate course. So in those cases, there are interviews. So make sure you look at them on the website. All right, wonderful. That will be all for the credibility interview for today. And I'm gonna see you soon with my next video. I have so many recommendations, so many topics now. I'm glad that you people keep telling me what to talk about. I'll make my videos on all of them bit by bit, and I'll get back to you. See you soon. Bye bye for now.